The square root of x plus the square root of x is equal to x. So on the left hand side, we can simply add the square root of x plus the square root of x. Since both of them are identical, we get 2 root x. It's the same way 1 plus 1 is equal to 2 and 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. So the square root of x plus square root of x is equal to 2 root x, which is equal to x. Alright, so to eliminate the square root, what we simply do is to take the square of both sides. Take the square of both sides of the equation. So you take the square, you get the 2 root x squared, and then on the right hand side we have x squared. Okay, and then when we expand this bracket, we have 2 squared, which is 4, and then we have the square root of x and then squared, which is equal to x squared. In the bracket here, we have the square root cancels out the square, and then we are left with 4x is equal to x squared. So this gives us a quadratic equation that we can evaluate by moving 4x to join x squared, and the equation can be rewritten as x squared minus 4x, then nothing is left, is equal to 0. So we can easily factorize x from this equation, and we have x minus 4. Okay, when you divide through by x, you get x minus 4 is equal to 0. So this equation simply tells us that we can equate x to 0, and the second solution is x is equal to 4. So both of these solutions are solutions to this equation. So if you want to do a quick check, you can do a quick check for the values of x is equal to 0 and x is equal to 4. So when x is equal to 0, the equation becomes square root of 0 plus the square root of 0, and that gives us 0, right? On the right hand side we have x, and if we input 0, we see that the left hand side and the right hand side are 0. So x equal to 0 is a correct answer. Let's try x is equal to 4. On the left hand side we put the square root of 4 plus the square root of 4. That's the square root of x plus the square root of x. Okay, square root of 4 is 2 plus square root of 4 again is 2, and this gives us 4 on the left hand side. While on the right hand side we simply have x, and x is equal to 4, and you see that the left hand side and the right hand side are equal for when x is equal to 4, and the left hand side is equal to 0 and the right hand side is equal to 0 when x is equal to 0. So this shows that what we solved was indeed correct. Thank you for checking out the video. I hope you try it on your own, and I'll see you in the next one.